Running one A/B test, no big deal. Running 5 at once, that's when stuff starts breaking. You've got overlapping tests, confused teams, zero clear learnings, and somehow everyone thinks their test is the one that matters. Here's the truth. Testing at scale can work beautifully, but most brands jump into it without the system to support it. If your CRO program feels more like whack-a-mole than a growth engine, this one's for you, because there's one fix that changed everything for us, and almost no one talks about it. I'm Idris from Clickaloo. We help B2C and DTC brands stop wasting traffic and start scaling what works. And if your testing setup feels messy, chaotic, or just plain stuck, I'm gonna walk you through how to fix that step by step. We'll even look at what went wrong in a real 7-test setup that went completely sideways. One client came to us running 7 tests at once. On paper, it looked slick, efficient, and sophisticated, but here's what actually was happening. One test was tainting another's results. A dev pushed a live update mid-test, no QA, no pause, total mess, and no one was even tracking what worked. So they kept retesting the same bad ideas. We fixed it by adding visibility. We built a tracker, set up weekly syncs, and documented every result. The outcome? Faster learnings, higher conversion lifts, and a team that finally felt in control. Let's start with the most important step: visibility. You cannot scale testing if you don't know what's live, what's in queue, and what just ended. Every testing program, big or small, needs a single source of truth. It could be Airtable, Notion, Google Sheets, doesn't matter. What does matter? Everyone uses the same tool. Build a shared testing tracker with these fields: test name, hypothesis, target page or segment, owner, status, whether it's queued, live, analyzing, complete, the dates, start and end, the KPI being measured, the test type, so whether it's a CTA, UX, copy, offer, platform, obviously whatever A/B testing platform you're using, the result, was it a winner, loss, or no change, and then the insight. What did we learn? Some bonus columns you can include are collision risk, or any tests overlapping. The next test prompt: what new idea did this one inspire? This is how you stop overlapping tests. It's how you track wins over time. In one of those bonus columns, it revealed a pattern in our wins that totally surprised us. We'll come back to that. In a past video, I talked about ICE and PXL scoring. Great for picking what to test. But when you're scaling up, it's not just about what's easy or high impact. It's about layering your tests strategically. Think of your funnel like a building. Top floor is awareness, headlines, hero image, initial CTA. The middle floor is consideration, benefits, social proof, and objections. The ground floor is your conversion, the forms, pricing, urgency, guarantees. Here's the key: don't test 3 things on the same floor at once. You'll get noise and no idea what worked. Instead, test 1, hero headline. Test 2, mid-page trust badges. Test 3, submit button copy. All running together, totally fine. They're targeting different stages, so minimal interference. Also, break your roadmap into quick wins. So that could be CTA copy, button contrast, or testimonial placement. Foundational changes could be layout shifts, offer positioning, and personalizations. Quick wins run fast. Foundational stuff, that takes more time, more traffic, and more planning. You can run both together, just stagger them across funnel layers. Here's where 90% of teams screw up. If a test doesn't have an owner, it's not a test, it's a to-do item. Every single experiment needs one person responsible, and the job is more than just hitting launch. They're in charge of the following: writing a clear hypothesis, creating the test plan, notifying the team when it's live, monitoring for QA issues or traffic drops, analyzing the results, logging outcomes in the tracker, and sharing what they learned at the next sync. The last one, most teams totally skip it, and it's why they keep making the same mistakes. And no, this doesn't always have to be your CRO lead. Rotate it: product, growth, copy, design. When everyone thinks like a tester, your whole org gets smarter. Here's the glue that holds it together: communication. Set a 15 to 20 minute CRO stand-up every week. week. The agenda can be what's live right now, any collisions or conflicts, bugs, QA issues, what tests finished last week, what did we learn, what's going live next. That's it. Don't overthink it. Just screen share the tracker and run through it. This creates visibility, accountability, and stops those, wait, was that still live? We had a client where a test ran for 3 weeks. No one knew, no one stopped it, no one looked at the results. Never again. Most teams test for wins, but elite teams, they test for insight. If a test fails, most folks just delete it. But what if that failure is actually the start of something better? We ran a test on form length. Longer form equals fewer submissions. Obvious, right? But scroll depth data showed most visitors didn't even reach the form. So it wasn't the length, it was the placement. The new hypothesis was move the form higher up. That test won. That's the difference. Losing the test, but winning the next one. Every test, win or lose, should trigger a new idea. That's how your tests compound. Here's a bonus step. Create a CRO library. This is a game changer. Build a visual archive of your test library. Slides, Notion, PDF, doesn't matter. Each entry has a screenshot, A versus B, hypothesis, KPI and results, key insight, why do this. It helps onboard new team members, it builds internal buy-in, and it saves you from repeating old mistakes. Sort it by funnel stage. So when it's time to plan your next test, boom, you've got an idea bank ready to go. If you're running 5+ tests at once, you're probably starting to think about full funnel experimentation. In the next video, I'll show you how to prioritize CRO, not just by page, but buyer stage. Go check that out next if you're ready to level up from test management to strategic optimization. If your CRO program feels messy, slow, or totally disorganized, ClickLoop can help. We design and manage CRO programs that are structured, scalable, and strategic. If you're ready to turn traffic into revenue, book a free CRO audit using the link below. Let's make every click count.